Don't tell me. Aquarius. I knew it. I knew it. Listen, I can tell from someone's vibes what zodiac sign they are. Like, what is their sun sign? The moon sign, sometimes I get a little bit, wrong, but don't blame me. I'm just a messenger. Just call me Hermes. Psych. I'm actually the muse of astronomy. And if you don't mind, I'm a little bored right now because all the other muses are all like in Olympus partying, and they're like, oh, we don't want you to come along because all the gods are like, oh, astrology is totally fake. And I'm like, excuse me, no, your asses are totally fake. Like, anytime someone's like, oh, astrology's fake, I'm like, okay, but that attitude is real though, so how about we check it? So let me just, would you actually, like, I would really like to read your poem, but that's all about you. I need to ask the librarian to check out a book, so I'm just gonna let you be the librarian, and I'm gonna read your poem only if you let me check it out. Okay, so I'ma just clean off that poem of any harsh vibes. Excellent. Now, I'm gonna totally see what's going on in your fortune. So I can tell that your sun sign, once again, is an Aquarius. And this isn't me reading your poem. I can just sense that from your vibes. And I bet that your moon sign is Virgo. Yeah, I'm getting some like organizational feels from you. Yeah. And I think that your ascendant is, don't tell me, Capricorn. Ooh, 3 for 3. Looks like I'm real. And your Venus, which is something that I love, and so does Arato, my sister. Your Venus is totally in, let me just sense your vibes. Ooh, let me just double check because I need to make sure that I get a second. Ooh, yeah, on my second opinion, your Venus is in Scorpio. Yikes. So I can definitely tell this poem reading's gonna go, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna just read your poem right now, and if you wouldn't mind just giving it to me again. Oh, I'm gonna need to clean this off from some harsh vibes again, because once I found out that your Venus was in Scorpio, trust me, my vibes got harshened. So I'm just gonna clean it off from all of my harsh vibes that I just casted towards you through the wavelength between us, and I'm just gonna start reading it. So your lifeline is gonna be quite long, which is gonna be a shame because of your whole Scorpioness, but we can always get that treated. We can always get that maintained and under wraps. You don't need to live a Scorpio lifestyle, sweetheart. We can get that storm inside of you tamed. And we can also cast out tornado warnings for anyone around you, so don't worry about that, sweetie. We're gonna work on it. Your left line is pretty predictable, not gonna lie. You see, your left line forks, and it only ever forks. So that means that there's going to be a lot of significant breakups and no real solid, stable relationships, which is to be expected because of your Scorpioness. I mean, that's such a Scorpio move. However, your lines can change, of course, once you get your Scorpioness under check. And once you get that Scorpio vibe under check, then your lines might unite. And once they unite and stay united, that means you're going to have a nice, solid, stable relationship that's going to be long lasting. And your headline, it's quite strong. It's long. It doesn't fork. It has little micro lines forking out though, but it's no significant fork. And that basically means that your Virgo essence is sort of peeping out. It's sort of like sticking its head out. Your Virgo essence is keeping your head organized. It's keeping you tidy and neat and making sure that you're a very rational person. Do you feel like a rational person? I'd like to believe you, but you have that Scorpio factor going on, and that's a difficult trait to kind of get over, so I trust you, sweetie, trust you, don't worry. Let me just clean off your hand from the harsh vibes again. I just gave you some harsh vibes. Okay, so let's see. Your Jupiter is definitely present, your Saturn, your Neptune, your anus. Such a cliche joke. So tragic. All of the muses like joking around about that, and I'm like, excuse me, last time I checked, you guys can't predict the future. You guys can't tell me what my zodiac sign is still, even though you know my birthday. So, salt. Take this salt and make sure you choke on it. So, let's check the rest of your hand. Okay. Let's go back to your lifeline, because there was a couple of forks there, and I want to make sure that we evaluate those forks, and you very well know what is going on in your future. So, there is one major break in your lifeline. That might mean a very significant change coming to your life. That might include moving, or, a change of personality, a change of identity, a change of any pace currently going on in your life that shifts your life into a new direction. And it'll continue on straight without forking, which means that you have a very long lifeline, which means you have a very long life. So, congratulations. Now, I'm going to need you to do a fist like this, just tightly bounded. I'm going to look at these lines that pop up here, right here on the side. As you can see from mine, I have 3 lines going, so I have 3 significant relationships going on in my life. The middle one is a little softer than the other 2, but the first one is definitely going to be one that molds my perception of the world in some way, shape, or form. And the last one is going to be a significant one that might or might not stay, but it sort of caps what my perception of the world is. So it stops growing. So we're gonna check yours. So just hold your fist like this and let me just see it. Okay. You have 3 lines appearing on the side of your hand as well. The first one is also very marked, as is the third one. So we have very similar relationship patterns. I don't know if you've already had your first relationship yet, but if you have, then that might be your first indented line. It's really up to you to decide which ones are the relationships that fall into this category. The middle one is quite soft, so that could just be a relationship that you deem very significant to you emotionally, but it doesn't have any long-lasting effect on you. It's more of a memory thing. And the last one is one that really changes your character and your person, hence why it's more indented. So I've already had all 3 of my significant relationships. And trust me, the first one was definitely ew. So I'm just going to determine, based on your vibes, that you've already had your first significant relationship. And did your Scorpioness get in the way of that? I could tell, yeah. Scorpioness always gets in the way of certain relationships in the beginning. It's not until a couple of relationships end where the Scorpio vibes are like, you know something, let me relinquish myself to the other traits. Now, if you have like a quadruple Scorpio going on with you, dear Lord, Zeus help you. It's honestly just a fascinating thing to watch when a mortal has a quadruple Scorpio vibe going on with them. But your Virgo, I'm sure, will balance out your Scorpio, as will your Aquarius. You'll definitely be a little more chill until you're not chill, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for indulging me, sweetie. I always love looking up horoscopes and palm reading and clairvoyancy and anything to do with divination and astronomy. People are always like, astrology and astronomy aren't the same thing. Honey, I'm the muse of both. So how about you stay in your field, because you're not a profession in this. I am. Anyways, I'm not even gonna get into that rant. It's not worth it in any respect. I hope you take my insight into consideration, and you know, have a chill time and start not feeding your Scorpioness. Yes, my first relationship was with a Scorpio. That's why I am so bitter. Here, let me just clean off the harsh vibes from your aura, and you may leave.